3 World Tour Manama Masters. Today we have a very interesting panel to talk about the tournament, and let's introduce our guests for today. First of all, let's welcome His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Ali Al Khalifa, the Vice President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Excellency Mr. Ignacio Serrano, Head of Events and Partnership at FIBA, and His Excellency Captain Walid Al Alawi, President of the Bahrain Basketball Association, and His Excellency Dr. Nasser Qaidi, CEO of Bahrain Tourism and Exhibition Authority. But before we start our press conference, we have a short video to show our dear guests. So here we have the promo for the FIBA 3x3 World Tour Manama Masters, an exciting 2 days of event. First of all, let's welcome His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Ali Al Khalifa for his speech.
Thank you. We're very happy to be here. I'd like to welcome you all to this press conference of the FIBA 3x3 World Tour, which is going to happen in Manama, Bahrain for the first time ever. We're very excited to have this tournament. It's an honor and privilege for Bahrain to host 3-on-3 World Tour. We feel that Bahrain is ready and is capable of hosting this tournament. The preparations for the tournament are going really well. We've been preparing for a long time to make sure that this tournament is going to be a successful one, and not just only a successful one, but a great tournament. We couldn't have reached and done all of this without the help and support of His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee. And this all comes under the vision of His Majesty the King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and His Highness Sheikh Nasser and His Highness Sheikh Khalid. So we have a big vision for sport. We would like to see many events happen in the Kingdom of Bahrain, and this is certainly a big event, a big basketball event, which is of course 3-on-3 World Tour is a big event that is happening all around the world, and we're very honored and happy for it to be in Bahrain. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Your Highness, for your speech. We move on now. We move on now to Mr. Ignacio Serrano, the Head of Events and Partnerships at FIBA.
Hi, hello everyone, and thanks for coming. First of all, let me thank you to His Highness and everyone that made this event possible and made that we are here today, Basketball Federation, tourism, and everyone involved here. Obviously, I remember when we were discussing with His Highness over a year ago, we wanted to bring an event here, but not a regular event, no? We wanted to bring first the best competition of the world, which is the World Tour Masters. We wanted to bring the best players in the world. Actually, we have here Olympians from Tokyo and players that for sure will be in Paris 24. We also have three of the top 4 teams in the world. And obviously, aside of the competition, we want this to inspire the young generation here in Manama, in Bahrain. And we think with all this combination, we believe that the 3x3 World Tour Masters was the right approach. Here we are in this magnificent venue. So congratulations to everyone. No? Said this, I think it's also a perfect opportunity for people to discover Bahrain, to discover Manama. Most of the players, most of the delegations have never been here before, and we are taking good care of them with all the local organizing committee. And I think it's a perfect occasion for them to discover Bahrain, to talk to their families, about Bahrain. So thanks again for having us. It's our honor. And indeed, what you can see here is Bahrain is ready.
Mr. Sereno, I've got a question of my own for you. Being the head of events, and you've been all around the world, I know we haven't started our championship yet, but how do you feel about having such a championship in Bahrain, and we're sitting in the main event, the main court? How was the preparation for the event, and how did you see all the facilities, everything that the Bahrain Olympic team here and everybody from Bahrain helped you for this event?
Well, as I said before, we started all the preparations around a year and a half ago. First of all, selecting the venue. We all agreed that this venue was an excellent venue to host a 3x3 event. This has everything that we want. It is downtown, it is centrally located in a high traffic area because it's easy to come here. We have something very unique, that is that the players can come here by boat. This never happened. And I think this is a very good proof that you can always be innovating. And obviously having here a local team, Team Rafa, which the best of luck from here. This proves that our goal of developing basketball 3x3 in the region makes a lot of sense, because we want this event not only to be an event, we want this event to have a legacy for the next years. We have a long-term cooperation with the basketball Bahrain, and for sure this will be very inspirational for the youth, and this is what we want. Let's not forget that where we are now is, this floor is the same floor as that is used in the Olympic Games. The ball that you have there and there is the ball that is used in the Olympic Games in Tokyo and will be in Paris. The backstop is the Olympic backstop. So we have all the elements to be very inspirational for everyone.
Thank you very much. And now we hand the mic to His Excellency Captain Walid Al-Alawi, the President of the Bahrain Basketball Association.
Shukran jazilan. Thank you, Sheikh Isa, for supporting the basketball and having the vision. Of course, we all follow the vision of His Majesty, the King of Bahrain, and the Crown Prince of Bahrain, Sheikh Salman Al Khalifa, and of course, His Royal Highness Sheikh Nasser and Sheikh Khalid. But Sheikh Ali bin Isa bin Ali has been working with us for a long period of time. And it's so nice to see the vision come true, hosting this event 3-on-3 with the FIBA. And of course, there has been so many players to get this dream to come to reality and become true. So we are very pleased that we work with with of course, the tourism, of course, and to see this tournament come to life. And I hope we have a great tournament, and I hope that the spectators will enjoy it. It certainly puts Bahrain in the map of the sports, and that's what we're trying to achieve for Bahrain. So welcome to everyone, and I hope everybody enjoys the tournament.
Thank you very much, Captain. And moving on to His Excellency Dr. Nasser Qadi, the CEO of Bahrain Tourism and Exhibition Affairs.
Well, thank you. We're very honored to be hosting FIBA 3x3 in Bahrain for the very first time, and with the visionary drive and leadership of His Excellency Sheikh Isa, and it's a testament to the realization of the vision of the leadership for Bahrain to be the host and venue for global international sporting events. And that's something that we're very proud of. It's a way we can showcase the destination as a country. We use this as an opportunity to position Bahrain internationally. We have, of course, was the original home of motorsports with the first Formula One circuit in the region, so it's no strange territory for us to be hosting international events such as the FIBA 3x3. We do hope that we've been working for quite some time with all the stakeholders involved to make sure that this is not only the first time it happens in Bahrain, but it also will be a very memorable event as part of the calendar of FIBA 3x3 events around the world. And we want to raise the bar, set the standard high, create a very important showcase for visitors coming in, as well as the players and the fans to really experience the country. This is part of an ongoing effort to again position Bahrain as the preferred venue for international sporting events. So this will hopefully be one of many more that will be happening, and we hope that this will be a memorable experience which people can take on, and also to enjoy the sights and sounds of the country while they're here.
Right. I have got one question for you, Dr. Nasser. As the authority, are they pushing to, like we know, everybody knows that Bahrain is a financial hub and many other hubs. Like you said, we had the first Formula One event in the Middle East. Is Bahrain turning into the next sporting destination for all the events in the world?
Well, I think that's the aspiration.
Do we have the infrastructure
Yeah.
for that and
Yeah.
the qualities that makes Bahrain one of the prominent places in the region to promote those kind of events?
Well, I think that's the aspiration. That's where the efforts are going towards. We're promoting Bahrain aggressively, globally, regionally, internationally, to be a preferred destination for both tourism, leisure, and business, and sporting events. We started this journey 20 years ago under the visionary leadership of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, with the introduction of Formula One into the calendar, into the country, and we maintained that status as being the first season opener for the annual Formula One calendar, and we look forward to the next event happening in February 29th. But in addition to that, we have also been playing host to other events. We have recently announced that Bahrain will play host to the DP World Golfing Championships in February as well as the Darts Championship, which we launched last year, including obviously the FIBA 3x3. So we are building ourselves as a portfolio reputationally as being not only the desired destination for a lot of these sports, but building the necessary infrastructure around it. Last year, Bahrain launched Exhibition World Bahrain, which is the largest exhibition facility venue in the Middle East, which again can play host to different types of events, both sporting, commercial, leisure, and so on, and as well as which is adjacent to the Formula One circuit, and which is also adjacent to the Al Dana Amphitheater, which is a concert venue, and will hopefully be adjacent to the new sports city, which will be breaking down hopefully in the coming period. This will position Bahrain as having a unique infrastructure setup that can host any type of international event and be prime location for sporting events by virtue of all of these assets and the friendly and hospitable environment that we like to promote as part of our tourism strategy.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Thank you.
And now we open the field for any questions for the media. في أحد حاب يسأل سؤال حق الحضور اليوم؟ I have one more question. You know, I'm into sports. His Highness is into basketball. I'm more into mixed martial arts, motor racing. So what's the future of this event? If Mr. Ignacio can tell us. We're starting off with the 3x3. Is there any world championship coming to Bahrain, continental championship, or any big events that you're planning with His Highness?
I think this is a question
Or is it like a secret you're planning?
I think this is a question that we should evaluate together with His Highness and all the leadership. However, what we see today proves that Bahrain is able to organize an event at the highest standards of FIBA requirements. Let's not forget that what we will see tomorrow is the FIBA 3x3 World Tour. The FIBA 3x3 World Tour is the highest ranked event in the world of 3x3. This event awards more ranking points than a FIBA World Cup, no? So this is the best of the best, this is the top of the top. And then for the future plans, maybe I let His Highness to answer.
Thank you. Thank you, Ignacio, about this. And just to elaborate on what Ignacio said, exactly the FIBA 3x3 World Tour is the highest ranking tournament in terms of 3x3. There are many competitions that come below that in the pyramid, but we are very honored with the support, of course, of FIBA to Bahrain having been allocated a direct spot to the 3x3 World Tour, which is something we very much cherish, and we hope to show that Bahrain deserves this spot. So this is something that we're very proud of, and in terms of future events, of course, with the support of the leadership and the support of Sheikh Nasser and Sheikh Khalid, we always look forward to attracting many events in the Kingdom of Bahrain, specifically basketball.
Inshallah. Captain Walid, if you can tell us the role of the Bahrain Basketball Association working with FIBA to make such an event come to reality. Like we used to do like the local events and then the GCC, Manama just winning now the Asian Championship, going into the World Championship, and now having such an event like the 3x3. What's the future role of the Bahrain Basketball Association? I know now that there is no limits. We've broke the barrier. The ceiling is higher now. So what's your future plans?
Thank you very much. That's a great question. We have a great team in Bahrain working together hand in hand with a clear vision from the leadership. We have been very active as board, as the federation, supporting the different teams and the different sports. And I would like to announce that, you know, when 3 years ago, Bahrain was ranked as 108 worldwide. That ranking has come down to 69, which is a huge achievement for us. And as you correctly said, like Nadi al-Manama and Harrag and Ahli have been great teams that compete over many, many years, and we have achieved big goals. One of them, of course, is qualifying to the Intercontinental Championship and winning Wasal and so forth. So all of these are efforts. We will continue to push forward to improve our world ranking. I would like to share with you, even during the pandemic, the COVID situation that we had, lots of countries were finding it difficult to host the tournaments for the Asian qualifying and the World Cup. But Bahrain did that successfully during the project of having different bubbles to invite all the players in the different countries and teams. We've just had another great event, which was the Super Cup, which was, of course, Sheikh Isa has done a lot of support for that vision as well, hosting the Super Cup, the Egyptian Super Cup, straight after the Bahraini Super Cup. In fact, the Ahli and Zamalek clubs or teams, this was the first time they leave Egypt to participate and compete for the Super Cup. So that's a huge event for us in Bahrain. We support our teams in terms of getting more people qualified to host and support these tournaments. So we have a great team. So when we have these events, now it's getting easier and easier for us. It's a bit like holding the Formula One. We started with our Bahraini team, it's all Bahraini team, and the marshals and what have you. And now these teams are being utilized internationally. Well, we do the same with basketball. We have a very strong team. We have strong referees as well that we have been developing, and they have been used internationally. We have even the photography team has been given some international as well exposure. So we're building all those areas under the leadership vision, and I think we have come big strides forward and will continue doing the same. Shukran.
And before we end, I'd like a word from Captain Walid and Ignacio. I just want you to tell us, what are we going to expect today, tomorrow, and the day after? Ignacio first.
What we're going to expect in the World Tour is having the top players in the world fighting hard for nearly $150,000 in prize money. They're going to be seen in over 100 countries. Let's not forget that we have a live production and we distribute the signal all over the world. So I just can here wish the best of luck to all the teams and may the best win. Obviously, this includes the local team.
Captain Walid, final words about that.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank all the sponsors on behalf of Sheikh Isa. And I think it's going to be a tough tournament. It's very difficult to predict who will win. I think we'll leave the best team to win, inshallah. And hopefully we will have better prediction by next year and the year after, because this agreement we have signed is for 3 years. So we'll be hosting it for 3 years. And I think by next year we'll have better vision on who will win. Thank you.
Inshallah. And at the end, I'd like to thank His Highness for joining us. We have one question. تفضل.
عفوا. سمو الشيخ عيسى بن علي، يعطيكم العافية على هذه الجهود وعلى هذه الدعوة الموجهة للإعلاميين. سؤالي لسعادتكم بعد هذا الحدث العالمي 3 on 3 وإقامتها في مملكة البحرين لاحتضانها لأول مرة، هل سنشاهد قريبا فرق عالمية أم فرق قوية من NBA مثلا، أو لاعبين دون مستوى ثقل يعني تواجدهم في البحرين؟ شكرا.
مشكور يا هشام، مشكور. وصراحة يعني الإعلام أنتم شريك أساسي معنا في نجاح أي بطولة، وبلا شك أن هذه البطولة أيضا بطولتكم أنتم في وسائل الإعلام، وإحنا نرحب فيكم ونشكركم صراحة على تغطيتكم لفعالية 3 on 3. أما الله يسلمك بالنسبة لسؤالك، فبالعكس إحنا دائما نشوف في كل ما نقدر أن إحنا نشوف بالإمكان أن إحنا نقدر نجيب فرق عالمية أو سواء من الاتحاد الدولي أو ال NBA، أو لأن عالم كرة السلة عالم كبير، وإحنا اليوم فعاليتنا هي فعالية 3 on 3، فإذا إن شاء الله في مجال أن إحنا نتعاون معاهم بشكل أكبر، فالمجال دائما مفتوح. ويمكن إحدى الأفكار اللي تي يمكن أن إحنا مثل ما تعرفون أن هالمرة 12 فريق راح يشارك في ذي التورنمنت من ناحية الرجال، ففريق الرفاع مشارك من ضمن 12 فريق فقط في مملكة البحرين. فيمكن أن نشوف مثلا فريق الرفاع أو أي اسم ثاني في المستقبل يشارك مو بس في البحرين لكن حتى إن شاء الله برا في المستقبل. فهذه كخيار مفتوح بعد لنا أن احنا نتدارس الوضع، نتدارس الأمور الفنية، وهذه مثل ما قلت لك أول مرة نستضيفها في البحرين، فبلا شك أن هي تكون تجربة إن شاء الله أن تكون عقب من أمامها ندرس الإيجابيات السلبيات، كيف بإمكان نطورها، كيف بإمكان نجيب لاعبين أكثر في 3 on 3. فبلا شك أن الخيارات مفتوحة، ويعني دائما ما نصبوا إليه أنه هو تطوير لعبة 3 on 3 وإشهارها في البحرين.
شكرا شيخ، تفضل.
يعطيكم العافية ومساكم الله بالخير. هذا ليس غريب على البحرين ورجالات البحرين تنظم بطولات مثل هذه البطولات العالمية. احنا شاهدنا على مستوى كبير هناك بطولات، لكن سؤالي لسمو الشيخ عيسى، هل البحرين في المستقبل تنظم بطولة كأس العالم لكرة السلة؟ وهل البحرين انك تجيب لاعبين من الNBA البرون جيمس ستيفن كيري حتى تعطي أريحية للاعبين وتشجيع اللاعبين في مملكة البحرين؟
مشكور يا حسين، مشكور يا أخي على السؤال، وإن شاء الله أن نفس ما نقول هذه تكون فاتحة خير علينا. هاي بطولة نفس ما تقول مو محلية، هي فيها محلية لكن هي بطولة دولية، وهذه أعلى فئة من ناحية 3 on 3. فإحنا بالعكس لعبة 3 on 3 هي حاليا اللعبة اللي يعني راح تكون فيها البطولة. فمثل ما تعرف مثل كرة السلة الاعتيادية لها نجومها، لعبة 3 on 3 بعد لها نجومها. ففي هذه البطولة أفضل لاعبين 3 on 3 راح يكونون متواجدين في البحرين، واللعبة ما شاء الله لها شعبية كبيرة وازدادت شعبيتها على مدى السنوات الأخيرة. الورلد تور الله يسلمك أول ما ابتدت في 2012 واليوم في 2023 يعني ازدادت من ناحية الشعبية، من ناحية المكافآت للفرق. فالحمد لله حين هم الإخوان في الورلد تور يروحون حوالي 20 دولة كل سنة، والبحرين من ضمن ال20 دولة. فلعبة 3 on 3 هي اللي ما نركز عليها حاليا. أما بالنسبة حق اللاعبين المتميزين فإحنا بالعكس دائما ما نشوف اللي فيه تعاون وفي يعني مجال، فبالعكس ما راح نقصر إن شاء الله.
شكرا. Any more questions? تفضل.
أولا يعطيكم العافية على هذا التنظيم. سؤالي سبق ووجهته للقبطان وليد العلوي، لكن اليوم أوجهه لسمو الشيخ عيسى بن علي. سألت القبطان عن فكرة إقامة دوري بحريني محلي مستمر على مدار العام للعبة 3 on 3، قال إنه في إمكانية، فتعليقك الشيخ.
مشكور يا أخي، مشكور. نعم فعلا في دوري لل 3 on 3، هم الإخوان بدأوا من الأمس وما شاء الله مباريات زينة. الاتحاد قايمين بجهد كبير في التنسيق والترتيب مع الفرق، ولعبة 3 on 3 مثل ما أقول لك هو هي لعبة بالإمكان أنك أنت توصل لها بعيد بس لأنك أنت تنظم فعاليات. فالإخوان في الاتحاد جزاهم الله خير قايمين بجهد كبير في ترتيب الفعاليات، وكل ما أنت رتبت فعاليات، كل ما نظمت فعاليات، كل ما زاد الرانكينج عندك، مو بشرط على حسب النتائج بل على حسب ترتيب الايفنتس اللي 3 on 3. فبالعكس الإخوان جزاهم الله خير، الأخ أبو خالد مو مقصر في الاتحاد قايمين بجهد كبير، وإن شاء الله أن هذه نفس ما قلت لك تكون فاتحة خير عليهم، مو بس في ذي الوقت لكن على مدار السنة. الإخوان في الاتحاد الدولي وفروا الكورت للاتحاد، وهذه الكورت بالإمكان يستخدمونه مو بس حق فعاليات الاتحاد لكن حتى حق المدارس ونشر لعبة كرة السلة 3 on 3 على مدى الوقت يعني. فالحمد لله هذه إجابة على السؤال.
شكرا شيخ. So, all right, with that we end our press conference. I'd like
آخر سؤال للسيد مستر غميسو. طبعا السؤال بيكون بالعربي بترجمه له
إن شاء الله.
إيه. طبعا من خلال تواجده في هالفترة في مملكة البحرين ومتابعة الأحداث للحدث الرياضي 3 on 3، نبي يعطينا رأيه شو يعني بالنسبة لعملية التنظيم، التجهيزات، شنو اللي شافه يعني. شكرا.
This question to you, I've asked you before, but he was asking, how did you find the preparation for this tournament? The way the Bahraini team helped you out to do all the setup and the facilities and everything.
As I mentioned before, it has been a very easygoing relationship since we started 1.5 years ago. We have been working on a basically weekly or daily basis to achieve what we see now. This has a lot of work behind, from tourism, from Basketball Federation, from Olympic Committee, from FIBA. So here, I would say congratulations to everyone involved, also the sponsors here. But again, the relationship has been very fluent, very smooth. So it has been very easy to work with them. Let's not forget that we have a very long season in the 3x3 World Tour that starts in April, ends in December. And we have a lot of events. So working like this helps us a lot in having an excellent venue, an excellent setup, excellent production like the one we see today. So I just can't be happy enough and congratulating to everyone.
And I think you chose the right time to host the event, because during summer, I don't think an outdoor event would be appropriate.
I've heard that tomorrow we might have some rain. However, we might not say it anymore, and we might not have it.
All right. Any more questions? Okay, with that, we finally end the press conference. We would like to thank His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Ali, Mr. Ignacio, Dr. Nasser, and Captain Walid Al-Alawi.
Thank you very much, and just اخوان مشكورين على حضوركم ومتابعتكم للفعاليات، وان شاء الله نأمل منكم الحضور والمساندة في حضور الفعاليات البطولة، وبلا شك راح تكون بطولة استثنائية ان شاء الله بدعم وتوجيه سمو الشيخ خالد الله يحفظه، ونرحب فيكم ومشكورين على حضوركم.
شكرا شيخ. شكرا. Thank you everybody.